This is the first arrow of the first end. Great shot for 9. Having seen the first arrow, what adjustments will this athlete make for arrow number 2? The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points. This is the final arrow of end number 1. In the red, not bad. Here's the replay of that. Well, there's not much breathing room at the top at this stage. It really is very, very tight. 4, disappointing. Arrow 2. And you can add 7 to the total for that. This is arrow number 3 on end 2. The inner red, 8 points. Let's take a look at that replay. This is the third arrow. Elsewhere in the world, being in the black's a good thing, but not in archery. 4 points. Everybody expected a place on the podium for this athlete. Second on the course. Well, this course is going to be really, really tough, and this athlete knows just how hard the next minute or so of their life's going to be. Paddling well, paddling really well here through that gate. Well, through that gate with ease, approaching Piccadilly Circus. Needs to paddle better here, missed that last gate, and that will cost. Paddling furiously through Ben Nevis. This one goes against the flow, with hard work for the athlete to go through this upstream gate. Well, that's another gate miss, and you have to wonder whether this paddler's ever been on this course before. Let's get a time check. We're in the second section, safely through another gate. Really important to keep the flow going through this upstream gate. Well, it took an awful lot of hard work and effort, but eventually got through that gate. Passes through that gate with no problems at all. Well, this athlete has so many penalties now, there's very little chance of a top 4 finish. At this stage, the rhythm's not quite right, and that's probably costing on the time. Needs to maintain momentum out of Big Ben. Well, this gate proved to be a little problematic, but now he's through that gate. What a finish to this! Well, I'm sure he'll feel he let himself down a little bit there. In the end, it comes down to the execution, but perhaps could make it through to the final. Start crucial.
Set.
A good start to this. And that's vital in a field of this standard. Needs to work harder to reach the leaders. 50 metres gone and already in stride. Very close to the front as we approach the midway point. Very tight between these. Brazil lead here. Great Britain in second. Norway are in third place. We enter the final 10 metres. The athletes head towards the line. Brazil will go through in first place. In second and qualifying is Great Britain. And in third place and qualifying it's Norway. This athlete's happy with that performance. Qualification for the final was the aim, and that's exactly what they've delivered. Well, let's have another look at the replay of this one then. Not a bad performance overall, but certainly some things to work on, particularly through the first half of the race. But into the closing stages, really now needs to make sure that they work from here. But overall, relatively happy with that. Defence, Jamaica, Namibia, and also Trinidad and Tobago have all featured on the podium. There we go then.
Set.
That's a good positive start from this athlete. Very slow, approaching full pace. The leader's now starting to emerge. The halfway point fast approaching here. Now's the time for these athletes to really make their move. Great Britain in first place. It's going to come down to the finish on the line. It's goal for Brazil, and the silver goes to Great Britain. Norway take bronze. Well, what a performance. What a great performance and celebration, to be fair. This athlete deserves everything they get. There's nothing better than sharing that, powering down the home straight, and in the end winning comfortably. He has a real chance of a medal. Well, the crowd rise, they bounce in delight, because now we're going to have a medal ceremony. And you might see three big tough men, but this will be an emotional moment. There could well be tears here. So much joy from those performances. So much credit as well these three athletes must take. Really was high-class stuff. And now he'll always be known as an Olympic medalist. 700 metres to go. The pacer will leave the track, and it will be down to the athletes to make some noise as they all try and get across that line first. And away they go. USA in first place and looking good. Just winding up the speed as they go round. 500 metres to go. Using stamina well. Still very much in touch. The final lap approaching, and with that you can sense the air of tension, the excitement, the determination of these phenomenal athletes. Slovakia are in the lead. Second, USA. Well, trying all sorts. Is that going to be the winning line going into the home straight? Slovakia qualify in first place. USA qualify in second and qualifying in third place. London 2012 preparation, and to fail like this is just embarrassing. Really good throw. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that last round, and wow, goodness me, it really is tight at the top. This is round number 3, and this competition is getting steadily harder. Well, this could throw the cat amongst the pigeons. Round number 5. The fans like that. Well done. Good execution on that round. Sprinting towards the line. That's over 60 metres. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's take a check on the final standings. Goodly down the 2 back straights, but here in this specifically designed venue, they'll get the noise around the corners as well. 3 laps to go, and this is where tactics are absolutely crucial. The pressure's on, but Team USA are out in front. Well, this is a feisty race. Plenty of bumping. Under 500 metres to go. Can this athlete make a move from the middle of the pack? The final lap approaches. Final lap. The leader is USA. In second, it's Slovakia. I think there was contact there. Slovakia take gold. Silver for Brazil and bronze for the United States. Well, time for the medal ceremony and for this athlete to collect the silver. A really good performance and certainly something to be proud of. Let's see who's got what then in terms of medals. Here we go again then in round 5 of the javelin. I'm not sure whether or not he knows, but that's a new Olympic record. Oh, look at those celebrations. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place.
Next up, the competitor representing Brazil.
Here he goes then, final attempt. Good pace on the runway. Well, that's a good performance. What a moment, a golden moment here at the London 2012 Games, and this is an image that will stand long in the memories. Well, here's the replay. Another superb event for Brazil, a gold medal. Can't be the story of this Games. Here we go, hopes high then, as the first round of the men's 25-metre rapid fire is ready to go. Good stuff, that. Always good to get on the leaderboard in the first round. Round 2 then. Nice shooting that round. Great stuff so far. Let's take a check on the scoreboard. First place, a stunning start to this competition, really laying down the benchmark for everyone else to follow. Round 3 then. As before, 6 seconds to hit 5 targets. Pressure's on. Peppers the target in the 3rd round. That's good stuff. Pressure mounting here, round 4. Well, that's a good round, and there's no doubt now that this competitor can have the confidence that they can keep up with the leaders here. Round 5. This is a biggie. Needs to remain accurate here. Well, that's an alright performance. I think the athlete knows they can do better than that, but not bad in the end. Well, this is the ultimate pressure. Well, not bad. But this athlete's happy, no doubts about that. It was a good performance. Here's the replay. This is confirmed then. This for me is always one of the best bits at an Olympic Games, when finally you see the athletes on the podium, and now the moment that they can all enjoy the sound of the national anthem. Superstars. There's no reason why this athlete can't be the story of this Games. Well, an Olympian of his ability should have few problems with this weight. Looks fairly composed here. Weight above his head, but can he hang on to it? That was terrific. That could be a medal-winning lift, you know. Well, a quick look at the scoreboard, and you'll see that's not a bad start to this competition. Much improvement required, though, in the second end if he's going to trouble the medal positions. Picture of concentration. Has to get this right. Is he strong enough? Drives through with the legs. Well, this is a good performance now. That was a very, very good lift. Out a little here. Not the easiest route, but not the hardest. This will definitely send signs to the other competitors. Needs to keep the mind focused here. Got to build up this power. Needs to remain in position. This is heavy. That's a foul. The fans have applauded, but I think he knows he's missed out here. Here's the replay of that. The pride of New Zealand certainly shows in this athlete.